Everybody, it's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video and drinking my coffee and loaded as usual. Today we're just going to be chilling. I want to see how many people we can get. I'll bring some people out, let them talk about their feelings while we watch the line. Let me get over here, get off LinkedIn, and go to Webull. That fucking coffee's good. All right, it is 3 a.m. The market is open after a long weekend. What is AMC going to do? What's up, everybody? Let me get over here to the chats. What's up, Ryman? Nice to see you, Randall. Headstock Harlem. Stock Market Junkie, what? Good to see you, Stock Market. Where's Liquid Squids? Hello. Or Liquid Swords, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Squid coin. I was just watching a video about the Squid coin. What's going on this morning? Joey's in the house. 21 people. We're going to be looking at different stuff this morning. I really want to hear from y'all. What is y'all's perspective? What do y'all think is going on with AMC? Will we rise? Is it going to be? It's on the rise right now. Pre-market is up 26 cents to 14.69. I wish it was 40. Stretching this thing out so I can get a better view. There you go. V, can't wait either. I'm here this morning. I wasn't going to make no excuses. No matter how tired I am, I'm watching this pre-market line today. There's been a lot of hype. Everybody's ready. Today's the 31st, the last day of the month. AMC's up 25 cents, 14.70, 27 cents. What do y'all think's going on? What's up? Good morning. Evans, what part of Louisiana? I'm in Denham. Walker. It's common sense. Trone, what's going on, Mr. Williams? I'm here for y'all this morning. I could talk about, I went to a live stream where they have pretty important people that's supposed to know what the fuck's going on. And they're talking, and they never bring up the fact that NSCC 2022-03 is out of comments. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. That's my coffee pot going off. Oh, Lord. Jefferson Parish. Ooh, Jefferson Parish. That's a rough parish, man. What you gonna do after the squeeze, Evans? We are up 14.70, up 27 cents right now. 14.70. Let's move it on up. Go over here. I got to get on my channel. And I got to like my video. Get on my channel. Put it on mute. 6 likes. 7 likes. Hey, way to go. Now I can see. Extreme gains. Micro Algo says maybe 15.50 by Friday. Huh. That's interesting. I'm thinking it's going to get to 15 today. It's at 14.77, up 34 cents. We got a boom, boom candle going on. Let me share my screen real quick, and I'll show you. We're looking at the Webull chart because it has the best pre-market that I know. We're at 14.77, up 34 cents, 2.36% on the day. What? We closed Friday up 17.99%. Let's move, people. Let's move. We got our Weeble people right now at 6 o'clock, which is 3 hours from now. I call them the Robin Hood gang comes in because they're pre-market. They can trade at 6, and there gets a lot of action then too. So looking at this 1477, that is beautiful. Let's do it. Oh, it's on the move again. Let me check in on y'all. What's going on? Oh, hold on a second. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, that's the one I'm on. Failure to deliver is another video. What is this one? This one is nothing. So now I got Twitter. I invited Ape from Wall Street. I'm waiting on him to receive the message. I've sent out a bunch of messages telling everybody we was going live. I even sent a link to Adam Aaron. So let's see what happens there. Matt Kors. I sent Matt Kors a link. Let me see. I can share my. I think we're gonna run up to 20. Extreme gains. Somebody said extreme gains said 1550. 1550 ain't shit. You want to know where Boomer's at? Boomer. He's right under my feet. Boomer, come see. Come see Daddy. Come here. Oh, there's my man. You want to get on camera? You can get on camera. He was sleeping. You want to go back to sleep? I'm sorry for waking you up. Everybody wanted to see old Boom, so there he is. All right. He said, leave him alone. He's going to sleep. Oh, I see 30. I see 20 at least. 1550 ain't shit. We're at 1480 right now. It's going to be exciting. $14.80. Boom, boom, candle. Let's go. 15. I got 1501 mark. Let's bring it down to 1580. Oh, Boomer got mad and went and got on the couch. The couch he tore up. That's his couch. That's not my couch. I fuck less. We live by ourselves and we live like we want to fucking live. 1482. We're gonna break 15 in the pre-market. 1482, 39 cents up. That's pretty bad when that excites you, huh? What we got going on over here? Good morning, Master Ching. Morning, Allie. California. I hope we're entertaining y'all. I didn't know y'all could still see me when I share my chart. 47 people. Let's go. Hit that like button, people. We got the chart happening in the background so we can watch what's going on. 1483. And I'm eating a candy bar. That's my breakfast. Yes, I know about the coin. What's the price do you think it will go today? Over 15. Yeah, I'm thinking it might. Nobody's woke up yet. Can you imagine when they wake up? We're already up 41 cents. So sundial's up in the pre-market. Go ahead, bitch. Up 2.7. It looks nice when you stretch that motherfucker out, huh? When in doubt, zoom out. That's what you're looking for. Oh, Lord. 187. Let's go. Push that son of a bitch. This is the IWM. I couldn't buy Luna. I looked everywhere. I wanted to get Luna. It's gonna come back. Let me put this motherfucker on AMC so we can know what's going on. $14.87 up 44 cents, 3.19%. $14.89. Let's go. Past that 15 mark. Oh, I appreciate you saying thank you. I don't know what question I answered, but I'm glad to be helpful. What are you going to invest in after the squeeze? Are you getting out of the market like most? V. No, V, I'm not. And neither are most people. Most people are going to stay. It's like this. It's just like a gambling table, and they've won. So now a majority of apes, they're going to pool their money. I'm going to pool my money, and not all of it. I have a trading plan, which we can talk about. I'm going to get the things that I want and upgrade my lifestyle, of course. But most of my money is going to be just like everybody else. It's going to be in the market. It's crashing. AMC's on the move up. The market is crashing. 1491. The market is crashing, so we'll be able to get a lot of stuff cheap. We're going to break 15. Come on now. 1492, 1491, 1492. Let's go. Up 49 cents this morning already. And it is 12 minutes after opening in the pre-market, and we're at 1490. I am stoked. Yeah, I think it's gonna pop, Paul. That's why I'm up this morning watching it. I think it's gonna pop. I wanted to get in Luna. God, I wanted to get in Luna. But I have a problem with these fucking wallets. I don't understand these wallets. And if I have crypto in a wallet and I want to transfer or buy something else with it, then they charge me a gas fee, which is humongous. And I still ain't figured out how to use a wallet. So, but I do have, like in my Webull account, you can buy crypto on Webull, but it's not a wallet. It'd be nice if Webull did come out with a wallet. Here's a question for you. How many people own the I own AMC token? 58 people here. How many people own the I own AMC token? It's supposed to be held somewhere on wax. Let me see if I can pull it up. That might be it. I don't even know how to access this so-called wallet. See, I can't even get in the wax wallet right now. I'm just trying to get in there so I can find my, I don't know the password. Uh, I'm trying to access the AMC fucking token. See how much trouble you got to go through to get it? Jesus. Now I got to prove to a robot I'm not a robot. How will I be able to get in? Oh my God, another one? Okay, I successfully changed my password. Now I get this link. Accept the terms and agreements. Jesus Christ. Now it's not wanting to open the fucking Wax wallet. AMC 1496 up 53 cents. That's 3.67% so far this morning. We're fixing to break 15, it looks like. When we break 15, I heard one person say, oh, if it drops one more time, I'm going to buy. Motherfucker, why wouldn't you buy right now? If you really believe that this was going to run to 1,000, do you care if it's at $15 right now, or should it go to 12 for you? No. If you think it's going to run to 1,000, you wouldn't care what you bought in at right here at 14.97, 14.96 up 53 cents right now. Go, girl. Let's go, Amy. What are y'all talking about over here? June 3rd. Stock Market Junkie says, I don't understand why more actors aren't publicly supporting AMC. I agree with that. Where are these so-called activists at? What's them little bit, the bitches that did the witch show? Alyssa Milano. You know, where them three, they're always, or at least two of them are always, or was always in the news, supporting or doing something as far as publicity. So I wondered where they are. So that's a good question. What's this about June 3rd? Are you all concerned about June 3rd? No. I don't believe June 3rd to be no catalyst. You know, the wax where your AMC ATF in what NFT is supposed to be, it's not opening for some reason. $14.96. Let's go, baby. The high so far today is $14.97. We're up 53 cents so far this morning. Doing awesome in 19 minutes. And that wax wallet's still trying to open. Close that. Close that. Anybody on Twitter responding? Who we got in the chat? 15 before open? Oh, absolutely. I believe that. It won't open. I'm trying to. Tendies? Yeah. Good morning, Debbie. I'm not concerned about June 3rd. I don't think June 3rd is a catalyst. I think he's wrong. That's what's happening whenever I go to the Wax wallet. It won't open. There it goes. Look, there it is. I own AMC. Why would they give this to us? What's the purpose of this NFT? So what, we could say we own AMC, but anybody that signed up for Investor Connect could have got this. So I don't see the purpose of it, Weeble. Oh shit. Let me get over here and share screen. Here we go. 1510 up 67 cents. 1538 is another hot spot. If I zoom out, there it goes. 1511. It's gonna blow past all this shit. It's over with. Try to show y'all why I got those lines. This is the hour chart. AMC, you got a long ways to go, baby. Let's climb. Let's see. Those were resistance lines in the past. That's why they're there. Major resistance lines, and we're blowing past them. We're at 1516 right now. Look at that. Whoop. It's ready to go. Let's go to 18. I call 18. Who calls 18 with me? Come on now. Hit the like button if you think 18 is possible this morning. I hope so. I'm holding on to it. I don't know what to do with some bitch. Here it is at 1521. Up 80 cents in the pre-market. Get the hell out of here. Let's make that $2.80. Let's get that boom boom candle happening. I like to follow the 10-minute chart. I can see the algorithm a little bit better. We're sharing that. Let me turn on my trading view. I'm fucking around with with Trading View. I'm trying to get the pre-market to show in Trading View. There should be a settings button some fucking where. Trading View, you could make that a little easier. Just saying. I can't find the settings. To turn on my pre-market in Trading View. Oh shit, we just had a tumble. $14.95. They don't want us to pass 15. That's cool. Fuck them. We're gonna do it. Do the algo thing with sundial. Tell you what I can do. I think I did it. Let me run over here real quick and check my sundial and see if I still got that up there. Was it sundial or was it GameStop? Oh, it was Twitter, I think. GameStop. GameStop ain't doing nothing. GameStop's moving a little bit. It's up to 139. For the record and transparency, we got 112 people in here. That's cool. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Don't be looking for no catalyst for like June 3rd and executive orders and shit like that. That's bullshit for content people. You know, and I know they can either extend it or end it or put it in play. I don't know. I don't believe that though. I believe ah, 15.23 and it came back down, but that's all right. It's at 15 right now. You have to understand there are different algos at play in this right now in every stop. And the predominant algo, the one that runs the show, is the Aladdin program from BlackRock. They are the ones that are setting this price lines. 1505 up 62 cents. That's 4.3% up. 29 minutes after opening on this great long weekend that we had. I did a lot of studying. 1505. Got the porch done. Got my floor done. When I bought this trailer, many of y'all know I bought this trailer. There it goes. 1516. Let's move. 1515. Let's go, baby. If I switch it to the 30-minute candles, it looks real good. Look at that. What's going on over here? Back to 15. Oh, yeah. Sundial's at 40. Looks like Sundial's going to run with AMC this morning. Remember, it head faked it. It head faked Friday. And when AMC ran, Sundial fell. That gave me the clue. And I took the price action and I overlaid it. And you can see perfectly that Sundial did a head fake, which is the complete opposite of what it was supposed to do, which is what AMC did. So now we're looking at 40 cents. The thing about Sundial is it moves so damn slow. AMC's moving. See it better now on 10. There you go. 15.11. That's good. If we can stay above that gold line, we'll be in really good shape. Right now, this is what's called the confirmation candle. If it stays above the 15, it's good. It means that the 15 turns blue and it becomes a support line. But this is the candle that determines that. What's up, Red Eye? I see you. Caffeine, nicotine, and gasoline. Ready to roll. BDT. William, good morning. See what I've missed here. AMC moving. I hadn't even thought about checking the volume. Got coffee ready to go. This was last week. That was last week. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm over here copying the price action of AMC. Get the bars pattern. Something like that. That's what you're looking at. You can't see me, huh? I'm setting up the price action bars. Like this right here. I copy it. Go to Sundial. And paste it. And there's AMC. See the difference in the price actions? How they're way up there. But we got to take AMC and make it smaller like that. Damn, people, look at that. Look at that. That's AMC. That's AMC's price movement. They tell me, everybody's got an algo. Yeah, but there's one fucking algo that's running it all. And you see this perfect right here. I mean, that is AMC overlaid on Sundial. And it is a perfect rendition. If we could just get ahead of that son of a bitch. Got to check all my social media. Making sure we ain't got no messages. Sent Adam Aaron a link 39 minutes ago. Wow, what? Mike, what's going on? Your neighbor's dog. I don't know how y'all get these names, but hey, what's going on this morning, your neighbor's dog? Doge is spiking? Man, I was thinking about getting into some Doge. Let me look real quick. Dogecoin. I wouldn't say it's spiking. You draw your lines. Let's see. Right there. That's going to be a resistance line. That'll be a resistance line. That'll be a resistance line. You're looking at something like that with Doge. It's going to want to run inside of this. That's a nice uptrend. There's Doge. Doge is at 0.0865. AMC holding over 15 at 1509. Let's go, darling. Time to wake up. What we got going on? Thank you, George. I appreciate that. Let's see what we got going on. You're saying, oh, y'all can't see me when I do this? I thought y'all could see me. What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor. I got a pretty good lesson. You know, it's kind of like I can't understand why these YouTubers, these really, really smart YouTubers, ain't put this shit together yet. Because I pretty much have. They are totally ignoring NSCC 2022-3. They're not talking about it. I asked a question in one of the live streams, you know, is it active yet? Is that what's going to be in play? And all the YouTubers, famous YouTubers, one of them said straight up, oh, no, it's still in comments. When it's not in comments, I have it pulled up right here. Let me see. Oh, that's the participants. All right. I'm thinking to say fuck it and just start a level. AMC's at 1507. I know Boss Blunts does, but Boss Blunts is wrong. I'm always a little early, your neighbor's dog. I see things that are coming and then I say them and then they come to pass. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this YouTube channel, Ben. I do this for me to keep me entertained and for y'all. And I just share with y'all what I see. I'm fixing to get down on some shit in just a minute. And I'm going to share my sources first. And then I'll show y'all the lesson. How would y'all like to go inside of the editing program where I'm creating the next lesson? I make money from my affiliate links. Your neighbor's dog. I do. I make affiliate commissions. That makes you an affiliate marketer. And there's nothing wrong with that. No. Me, like for example, I use TradingView. And if you use TradingView, I could send you my chart and you would get my chart that I worked on. Like for example, right here. Well, let me do this. All right. This is sundial, like I told y'all. Overlay is AMC. Can you believe that shit? If we could just get ahead of this monster. But from right here, I can, like somewhere right here, shed it, make a copy, rename it, clear list, add section, last change. And one of these, one of these lets me share. Copy the link to the chart image. And I can share this chart that I'm working on with AMC. You can follow along with what each one of these lines means, why I use them, and all that good shit. But you have to have TradingView. And if you sign up for TradingView, I get a commission. Simple as that. Come on, AMC, quit stagnating. We're at 1507. Now, on TradingView, a couple people signed up for TradingView. You know what I got out of it? You get points. You get to a certain amount of points, and you can get a free month, $14 subscription to TradingView after you've done it for so many people sign up for TradingView. So I mean, you make a commission for in people that signed up. I got enough for one free month of this, so $14. People want to know, did I sell my sundial? You got to understand one thing. I am in this to make money, all right? And the person that started the shit about me selling my sundial, she's only doing that to cause controversy, number one. If you understood what my other stocks besides AMC, sundial, SHIB, Twitter, I bought some GameStop last week at 95, I think. I bought 7 shares. All right, made about $80 and jumped out the motherfucker and put that $80 in AMC. Twitter, when it ran up, and right when the news come out about he changed his mind, I sold it. I made about $60. AMC holding strong. I am 100% and this is transparency at its best, 100% AMC in my portfolios now. Well, I got KOSS, KOSS in E-Trade. Just a few shares though. So the person starting shit about me selling my sundial when I made roughly $120 and I know it's going to fall back down, yes, I rinse and repeated it. But that's my business. That's my portfolio. I don't pump and dump. I don't say buy, buy, buy. Please buy AMC. Please buy sundial. I don't give a damn what you do. I tell y'all what I do, how I'm making money. Few dollars here and there. I'm waiting on AMC to pop. But in between that time, yes, I am making money on these other stocks. Sundial, I'm out of sundial right now because it made me a few dollars. sold it because I knew it was going to drop back down. I took that money, put it in AMC. AMC's popping. You must have just woke up. We're at 1530. We've been as high as 1523 this morning. We're moving up again on the 10-minute chart. We're at 1510, up 67 cents. That's 4.64%. That's really fucking good. Day traders, if you're listening, I would not jump out of AMC. I think it's going to pop now. Yes. See what happened was people got the fucking message confused. All right. We were supposed to buy and hold the float. Now we done bought the float 5 times over. And I see the DC's of buy, hold, and never sell. Fuck that. I'm in this to make money. I'm not here to hold this shit to eternity. Yeah, that green candle's popping. Come on. George, 10,000 a share. You're going to hold. You're not going to sell a single share till it hits 10,000. Is that what you're telling us? Let's talk about brackets. What's up? I see you. I'm doing good. Refresh your thing. Refresh it. You ought to be able to hear me. Everybody else can. Let me see. I'm going to go. What I've been studying. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, let me check AMC real quick. AMC's at 1510. Moving every time you look, it's jumping up and down a couple pennies. So we rolling. But I'm going to share my screen. And this is going to be what I'm studying. YouTube. Okay. Yes. This is what I'm studying. All right. Here's a video by Where Are the Shares? And it froze. There it goes. Where are the shares? All right. And this video is really, really good. I would play it, but I don't think you can hear it. I'm going to play it and I'm going to go watch the chat and see if y'all can hear this video.
How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow on the right has stock.
Can y'all hear
Grandma's
this?
going to buy the stock with her savings. The money in stock has to change hands. That's called settlement. In most countries, they change hands 2 or 3 days after the trade. That's called T+2 or T+3. And importantly, the money and stock change hands simultaneously.
Okay. What he's saying is grandma here has money and she wants to buy a stock. And she's going to send her money over to the broker and the broker's going to send her a share of stock. Watch.
In the U.S., however, while we operate on a T+3 system, the mechanisms for exchanging money and stock have become divorced, so it's possible for money to settle whether or not the stock settles. In reality, grandmas aren't calling strangers making stock deals. We have stock brokers. Stock brokers work in places called broker dealers or BDs. Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs, Bear Stearns, E-Trade, they're all BDs. I'll represent them as blue circles. There are about 2,000 of them in this country, arranged in a hub and spoke system around a central organization called the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, also called the DTCC.
All right, that's enough. Could y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what he was saying about how grandma's trying to buy a stock and what happens in the process? She sends her money. The broker sends her the share of the stock that goes in her digital portfolio. I agree. Let's break 20 before we talk 10,000. We're at 1510 right now. That's really nice. Well, from watching that video, gotta save that one. Recent projects. What is the DTCC? Uh-oh, okay. It's coming up. Yes, Juan, I'm gonna sell a few shares at 500. That's 500 is gonna be my get my money back section. Okay, so now you should be able to see where are we at down here. Oh, I got it. It's not gonna let me share my screen with that. I can't do it. It won't let me share my screen for my editor. But anyway, I was watching this and I was understanding how things roll. Let me pull it back up. Let me see about sharing my screen. New messages. You can dream about 25,000. Will it go to 25,000? They'll pull the rug on it before they let it get to 25,000, just like nickel. Do I see, and see, you're asking this question, you'd have to be a time traveler to know the answer to this. Nobody knows if there's going to be a pullback in the price before continuing to rise. I'm always bullish, so I always say yes. I like this. The TSP, that's the federal 401, is a FOMO prevention. That's right. They stopped it so people would not sell it because it was going to crash. They took away the sell and the buy, sell and the buy button from investors, so they can't buy or sell stocks like AMC and GME. Slick. Yes. Also, if AMC or GME is inside of those portfolios, they're staked. They can't be traded. So the MOAS could happen right now, and the people that have TSP could not take advantage of it because they can't sell. That's the danger of that. 1,000 for GME too low? No, because you have to understand my belief now. I believe GME was first. I believe this algorithm runs like this. GME ran first, and AMC had its little jump to 20, then to 72, and this one went to 500. I believe GME's the head, AMC, and I need to look at the algorithm like that. GME is the head, AMC, and Sundial is underneath. Now, GME is going to take a step up. That might be anywhere between 8 to 1,000. All right. GME, AMC is going to step up from where it's at probably to the $200 range. And a Sundial should run to at least $1. All right, let's talk about this one. What do you think about selling and buying in general? A lot of people talking about sell at 70 and buy in at 40. I think that's very risky. I think it's very risky too, because once this thing starts running, we don't know when they're going to stop it. All right. We don't know when they're going to take the buy button away, and they're going to. And I don't give a fuck. I've got my shares. Take the buy button. But when it hits somewhere around 20, 50, then you're going to wake up. It's going to be 200, and then they're going to freeze it. That's what I believe. Only $1 sundial. I want $40. Well, it's got to step up there. It will get there, according to the algorithm. According to the algorithm, people, I got 187 people watching, so 187 people are going to hear my view. According to the algorithm, AMC should run up to between 700 and 800. That's going to be the top, I believe, according to the algorithm. All right, next week's options, they're looking at them today, and they'll be settling some of them today, but mostly tomorrow. We're looking good. It's held above our 15 mark for the last 40 minutes. I don't know about GME. I don't study GME because GME is not my play. AMC is my play. Now, I jumped in on GME and I made a few dollars. I ain't gonna lie. And it's still ripped. I lost out on like $20 when GME ripped Friday and Thursday. No, I don't believe the executive order is going to make you rich. I'm sorry to Boss Blunts, or who is that? AMC Bigums. But here's the thing. I've invited them guys onto my channel so we can discuss this and I can ask questions like y'all have right now in the chat. This is what they believe. Well, then answer the questions that we have concerning what you say. You don't just record a video, tell everybody you're going to be freaking rich because of an executive order, and people have questions and you can't answer them. Sorry. That's just the way it is. Will you poop your pants at 700? Yes, I believe GME could run up to 1,500. AMC ran first. Sundial did a head fake the other day. We're still looking good on AMC. Sundial got up to 40.83 and it fell back to 38 cents. So that's all right. AMC had a small pullback too. That's no big deal. You're going to get pullbacks. What questions do I have concerning the executive order? Number one, what's the probability of Biden letting it go through? Because he could end it. He could end it. Or he can extend it another year and give them another year in the collateral. But it's hard to say because we're thinking about maybe doing battle with China over Taiwan. So all of this could be part of that. Sundial's at 40.40. Sundial's at 0.3885. It was at 40.83. It fell down, but that's okay. They say gold and silver. Invest in gold and silver. That's fine. But here's the deal. If you get an ounce of silver or gold, where are you going to sell it? You go to a person who deals in that, but you're not going to get the price that it's worth. probably what you paid for it. Is it squeezing now? Nah, it ain't squeezing. You know to squeeze when it starts. I've got gold. I've got gold in my safe. I guess y'all, because of one person, y'all would want to know me to prove if I got a safe or not, but I do. Good morning, Gary. Energy stocks are running. Yeah, I guess they are. Well, here's the thing about GME and AMC. People ask me about Sundial. Did you sell your Sundial? Yes. When it made me a profit, I sold that son of a bitch. That's what you're supposed to do, people. You are an investor. I sat here with somebody sitting right there showing me their portfolio and how they are up thousands of fucking dollars on one particular stock that they're invested in. I'm like, well, sell that son of a bitch. You're up $3,000. Oh no, you got a hold. Man, fuck, you're up $3,000. So when you get to a point where you're up 30 grand off of a few shares of stock, get the fuck out of here, people. You're not going to hold the 10,000. Not when this is telling you now have $78,000. And if you hold past that, you're crazy. I'm just telling you like it is. That's common sense, people. I'm not, if it's in here, if it says it right here and I sell, it's coming to my bank account. I done tapped my phone so much crazy shit's happening. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me get this guy up here. I don't flip flop at all, dude. I tell you like it is. I hold AMC. I invest in other stocks. I take my change. Like, for example, I sent $300 to one of my brokers and I bought 62 shares of AMC. With that and some others I sold, and I had enough to get 62 shares of AMC. I bought that. Boom. And I'm going to hold it because I know what's coming. I'm not flip-flopping and telling you to sell. That'd be crazy. Well, I'm coming into your house and try to find it. Yes, I believe when it runs, when AMC takes off, I believe it will run to 50. It should take about 2 or 3 days to get there. Then the next day when you wake up, it's going to be 200. If they pay us in a digital coin, how are they going to convert that to $1? I want my money. I don't want a fucking coin. 50. AMC's at 15 and dropping. It's at 15. It's not dropping. It's up 57 cents. It is. But look, that's the line I drew, remember? There's my gold line. If it can hold above 15, we're getting a test of it right now. If it falls, it could fall all the way to here. Because that is the next support. But we want to see it break this red, 1538. Because back here, if we zoom out, you get a picture of the next resistance line, and that's it. So we're breaking 15. Fighting it at 1498. Let's go, bitch. Oh, I'm tired of this shit. Your neighbor's dog says that emergency meeting with Biden and Powell is something, yes. And they've invited Janet Yellen. So all three of them's going to be there. And it's going to be over this fucking executive order and how they're going to deal with this collateral shit. It all boils down to the collateral. In case y'all haven't figured it out, it all boils down to the collateral. If somebody, let's say for example, Citadel wanted to borrow AMC shares from BlackRock, BlackRock gives them the shares. They give BlackRock a collateral package that equals that amount. They wanted 1 million shares. They give them enough for 1 million shares of AMC. Now, what they do is they take this collateral that they've just been given and they reinvest it, all right, into Apple, Microsoft, Treasury bonds, anything. That's the collateral package. That's what this whole thing is about. They take the collateral package, they reinvest it. Now, what happens is when they return the shares, then this is a good thing. People are saying, well, BlackRock, all BlackRock's got to do is recall their shares. They can't. Because if they recall their shares from someplace like State Street, and they say, hey, State Street, you know them 10 million shares of AMC? Yeah, we need them back. So when they give the AMC shares back, what do they have to give back? The collateral package. And they don't have it to give back. It's invested in the market. Can y'all understand that? That Citadel, Morgan Stanley, you could put anybody in this position, wants to borrow AMC. This bank says yes, okay. This is State Street. All right. State Street says, yes, I got AMC shares you can borrow. They give them 1 million shares of AMC. They give them a collateral package. They take that collateral package and they invest it. Now, the problem is if they return the shares, they got to get the collateral package back and give it back to them. And they don't have it. The market is crashing. If they bought Apple right now to return the collateral package, they would lose a lot of money. So they can't recall their shares. I'm put him up there. I'm gonna put this up there real quick. What if Sundial ran last time you sold thinking it was the top and it was the actual run up? I would have missed out. Simple as that. I just told you I bought GME. One second. GameStop sell. GameStop buy. I bought in at 92. I was trying to get 3 shares, 7. I ended up with 7 shares. I got 3 shares at $88.99. I got a half a share at 92. I got 1 share trade. I bought it at 88.76. I got another share GameStop at 88.99. All right, I got 2 more shares of GameStop at 88.99. All right, and at 88.99, and it ran up to 95. That's a $7 profit. I took it. That's just some of the shares. I ended up with like 7 shares of GME, but I made $7 on the trade. So I sold and I took that profit and I bought AMC with it. That's what it's all about. Now, did I miss out? Yes, because Sunday GameStop ends up running to 137, and I sold out at 95. I could have held it, could have made more, or I could have held it and it could have failed. I took my profits, and part of my trading plan is to put it in AMC. So if you catch an attitude because somebody is day trading other stocks, this is their portfolio. They do what they want. You do what you want. I think I'm following the algorithm. I don't know what $100 algorithm is. Country Pride, good to see you, my friend. Yes, the more. Anybody want to come live and have a talk with me? Let's go live. Not that I know of, your neighbor's dog. Your neighbor's dog wants to know, has Adam Aaron paid off any debt? All I hear about is the restructuring of debt. Now, he could probably pay a couple million off of that and then restructure it. But as far as has he paid a significant amount off the debt to where he can brag about it? No, he hasn't tweeted anything about it. Every time I thought there was no way they could kick the can anymore, they did. It's very tiring. Yes. Listen, for those that follow the algorithm, we've been in a position and we know that it was supposed to run now. It's on its third trip that it's supposed to run. So I believe this is it. The more people are allowed to buy. Listen, if they know there's a problem, and there is, why are you continuing to let people buy this stock? And the second thing is, as shareholders of AMC, why would you get mad if they turn the buy button off? Because that simply means they cannot produce any more synthetic shares. But you hear YouTubers going, oh, they stopped the buy button. They just trying to get more content, keep the play going. Turn that fucking buy button off and let's get to the moon. The battle at the 15, is it? Let's see. Yep. Oh, yeah. 1498. They can't stop this. It's the algorithm that's running. The squeeze could last. It depends on what you think the squeeze is. I believe, according to my Weeble chart, I believe AMC is going to run up to 800, 700. We've said that since the beginning. If you go back and watch my beginning videos showing you my Weeble chart, I say 700 to 800 is going to be the top this time. And you can continue to hold because it's going to go from 200 back down to 50. And you're going to have to hold through all that. Can you rinse and repeat? Yes, but we never know if they're going to pull the rug on this thing. So you don't want to do that. Run, Amy, run. Yes, oh dog. Okay, let me answer this one. If no one sells, the numbers are unimaginable, but no one selling is unrealistic. That's true. But no one selling has anything to do with this price. There is no buying pressure. There is no selling pressure. All you can do is be like you're watching a football game on TV and you're rooting for your team to go up. Well, we know we're on the winning side. The algorithm's programmed to mow ass. That's what the purpose of it is. If you followed me, you know this. there wouldn't be a point to short sundial. I wouldn't. You don't want to short AMC either. The fundamentals will kill you. Rehypothecating. Rehypothecating. Now, you might think it's funny. I closed the tab already. But I had to go look up that word because Tony D put out a video, and in the thumbnail, he says he's going to talk about rehypothecating. And I wondered what that meant. So I went to Google and I looked it up, and it means the collateral. They are reinvesting the collateral so that when the shares get returned, they can't return the collateral packages. That's what it's all about. If you go back and you read, in fact, let me see if I pull this shit up. None of them wants to talk about this. NSCC 2022, oh, that's -2. 3. You're welcome. Rehypothecating. All right. Hypothecation is the practice of securing debt by pledging what? A collateral. It occurs most often in the mortgage lending. For example, when you secure a mortgage, you technically own your home, but it is also collateral for the loan, which means they can recall that son of a bitch. Boy, what I got going on here? I was sharing the wrong screen, huh? What about Elon? You could have made bank doing that. It's up to you. And listen, you let people do with their own portfolio what they want to do. Wondering if there'll be an economy left after this, not just cause of moass the world at large, tough being rich in a wasteland. Yes. That's what I've always been worried about. Is all these going to moass? Yes. But we got some terrible things on the horizon that's going to be dealt with. And there's going to be people going hungry. That's what made me mad at Lou when he's laughing about chicken at $900. That's not funny because people are going to starve. Yeah. People want to know my opinion on shit, but when you give your opinion, they get mad. What happens if the algo locks up on the home screen? I don't understand what that means. Good morning. What's up, Tom? Sean? 1480. Whoo! Ugly red bar. 79. We're still up 36 cents. That's nothing but it playing with us. It hasn't been 2 years. It's only been 1 year, for the record. How long will the squeeze take? You got to understand, when we talk squeeze, what are you squeezing them for? You're squeezing their short positions. And they have, the last I looked, I don't need the wax wallet on no more. That's garbage. I got it down here. Fintel. This thing is so confusing sometimes. It's got so much information that you can get out of Fintel. That's what I'm looking for. 108. Let me share my screen. Let me look here first and see what everything's at. AMC 1479. Trading views up. I'll knock that down. Trying to see if I can close some of these tabs. They're already blaming us. Yeah, that's what it's boiling down to. You just be prepared, Star Walker. Who was that just said they got money sitting waiting just in case it falls, but I don't think it will. Yeah, I'm not holding. All right, here's what I told Brenda, okay? And where she got, hey, CSI sold his sundial. Make him show his position. I show my position. I tell you my position. I sold the motherfucker because I made a profit off of it, and I put that profit in AMC. That cash is still sitting there waiting for the next buy. I don't know what's. Oh, you call me white chocolate. What's up, Road Runner? I ain't seen you in a while. I'm glad to be back live for a little while. I missed all of y'all. Y'all are like family. Right. Sundial right now is around 38 cents. That's a good buy because I expect it to go back to around 43, 44. And if you buy enough, that matters. I had 3,200 shares and it ran up like it did. And I said, fuck it, I'll take that $80. That was 7 more shares of AMC. Brenda's in Oklahoma. She came for a visit and didn't like it. But I tried to tell her ahead of time. I moved here and I put up with what I put up with because of that man next door. Okay. And she said all her crying shit and she's full of shit. I don't give a fuck about her. She wanted to come. I let her come. She didn't like it. She went home. That should have been the end of it. I'll cigarette. Got to go get another pack. Be right back. She should have waited though. She has more shares than me. She showed me her portfolio. Now I'm in a race. I'm trying to catch up with her. She had 500 shares. I'm sitting at right now almost 200. You know why? I'm fixing to be transparent. Watch this. I'm checking my moo. Hold on just a second. You're with moo? Yeah, let me tell y'all something about all this moo and all that shit. Moo is a payment for order flow company, in case you're wondering. Trying to figure out how to get over here to. Oh, I bought my moo hat. All right, right there. You can't see it. Well, I'm trying to be transparent. It won't show you. You can't see it. Looking at my redemptions, I'm on moo. I don't know what to get into after AMC. I'm just gonna have to check. I mean, look at Tesla. Tesla's at what, 600? Okay, on moo. If I refer a friend, if you sign up, we both get to spin a wheel, and it determines whether we get a share of Tesla, which is $759, Rivian at 30, or OIN at 16. Now, every time I spin it, I usually get the ONI, but I got Rivian last time. But I've spun this wheel, and I've won enough money to where I now have 7 shares of AMC, but y'all just can't see it. Free. These 7 shares. Well, the first one I bought, I sent the $5, and I said, well, fuck it. I might as well send enough to get a share of AMC. So I bought 1 share of AMC to open the account. Once the account was open, I used the affiliate link. I tell y'all, sign up for moo. Get a free share. You spin the wheel. If it gets $30, that's 2 shares of AMC. Free. And people were crying, oh, payment for order flow. It's their money. I spun the wheel. I got a Rivian share, $30. I bought 2 shares of AMC with that. That brought me to 7. Okay? Free. Payment for order flow. It don't fucking matter. I got 7 shares free of AMC. Now, you want to cry about payment for order flow, but when this son of a bitch runs up to 500, I could sell them 7 shares that I got for free, get all my money back practically, just off them free shares. And everything else that I've bought is riding. Like a savings account. All right. If you've been doing that, like SHIB, when I sent 300 and I bought some AMC with it, and there was like $14 left over that was in the account, I bought SHIB with it. SHIB had a run. I cashed out. I broke the piggy bank and I took the money. When it went back down, as it goes back down, I will take my spare change and I will buy SHIB with it as every time. If right now, I'm not going to buy any today, but if I did, I would take that spare change. It might be $12 and buy SHIB with it. Now, the purpose of that is to let that change build up to where I can transfer that change to AMC shares. It's really not a hard concept to understand. It's like this right here. I could barely pick that motherfucker up. That's full of change. That is my change jar. SHIB is like my change jar. Whenever I buy something, I take whatever's left and I put it in SHIB. When SHIB runs, I take the money out and I buy AMC. There's no problem with that. And then I just start putting more money. When I cash this in, I'm going to start putting more change in it. This motherfucker's heavy. I wonder how much money I got in this bitch. There's probably about $40 in here. I'll sell that or go cash that in. I mean, I'm not saving this motherfucker till I die. Yeah, they want to control your portfolio. They want you doing all kind of crazy shit. For example, talk SHIB for a minute. You can stake your SHIB. Now, what that means is you put it in a bank, you get a certain percent, but you can't touch it for 6 months. So no matter what happens in 6 months, you can't take your SHIB out. So if SHIB run to $1 today and you got it staked, there ain't nothing you can do about it. It's staked over here in my wallet. I stake my shit. I don't need somebody else holding it. Listen, my dad, let me show y'all this message. Change and $1 bills are good to put on the side and funnel into something else. Let me tell you something. My dad taught me that trick, and it ain't been but just recently. He will take all of his ones at the end of the day and put aside, and when he gets 20, he puts a paperclip on them. And he's got over $300 in ones. Okay? That's his little thing. He loves saving his dollar bills. So that now, when he wanted a porch, there's $300 there. Now you're going to cry, oh, you can't touch your 300. Fuck you, I'm building a porch with that. They want to control your portfolio. Hey, William, it was nice having y'all. Be blessed. I hope the June 3rd shit plays out too, believe me. I just don't believe in it, but I'm hoping it's true. I don't know what Roadrunner's saying is common sense, but I mean, well, probably what I just got through saying. I'm not telling you take and put that spare change in your piggy bank, i.e. SHIB, forever. When it has a run and it's up 40 fucking percent, people, that's a good profit. I take it. The money's in the account now. And as it falls, I put money back in the piggy bank, or I buy some fucking AMC with it, or I decide, you know what? GME's low enough, so let me go ahead and jump in that at 98, and I sold it at 95 and made a few dollars and send it back to the piggy bank. No, I'm not going to Vegas. I'm not making this money so I can go to Vegas and lose it all. Now, probably nobody will show up, but I'd like to do something down in New Orleans. We have a pretty good thing in New Orleans, too. We got Bourbon Street. And to all the Lou fans out there, if y'all can reach out to Lou and tell Lou, New Orleans, motherfucker, fuck Vegas. We don't want to lose our money in Vegas. We can go to Bourbon Street in New Orleans. If you want to go to a casino, we can set up a thing that goes to the casino right there. Or you can go to we can set up haunted house trips, the graveyards. It's amazing. New Orleans has amazing shit. Am I going to buy a Tesla? Tesla would be cool. Let me tell you something about these electric cars. Because the last time I seen, the charging ports were huge. And then I seen a commercial for the electric cars, and she plugged it in the wall at home, and it's about this big. And I'm like, holy shit, they got chargers now that are that small. And I'm thinking, I think they said Elon said he's going to do it, but I said it 5 months ago. Is if we want to move something into the future, why don't we put charging ports at AMC parking lots so that while they're watching the movie, the car could charge? Yeah, I think it's going to run. I think it's going to run probably a little bit today and a lot tomorrow. Let me catch up on my chat here. Who wants to come live? Anybody want to come on live with me? I'll set up a New Orleans trip if anybody will be interested. We'll rent a fucking hotel that's down there, and we can set an agenda. We'll set an agenda of which direction people wants to go. Some people might want to go gamble. Some might want to go see the haunted graveyards and shit. You know, we can set up a really nice trip. But Vegas, even though my brother tried to get me to go to Vegas, and I said, look, I'll go to Vegas on one condition. If we can go see Chris Angel live, I would go to Vegas. Because I'm a big Chris Angel fan. All right, let's see where we're at. An hour and 37 minutes. That's the link. If anybody would like to come on, click the link. You'll be in the back office, and I'll be able to bring you live with me. Oh, somebody's already here. Who is that? Country Pride. Look out. I'm pulling him up because Country Pride is always live with me. Oh, somebody's already here. Who is that? Country Pride. Welcome, Country Pride. What's happening?
What's up, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Welcome, Country Pride. What's happening? All right. You have a YouTube that's live with us, right? So mute it. Mute whatever YouTube you're watching that has me on it. That way we can't hear the sound. Mute whatever YouTube you're watching that has me on it. That way we can't hear the sound.
How's that, buddy?
That's perfect. We hear you great. Talk to us. Are you an AMC shareholder? Are you an A?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How long you been holding?
I actually got in before all this. I bought 25 shares because I liked AMC when it was cheap. And I'm talking like $3, $4. So I bought 25 shares then. I haven't sold any since then, but I've accumulated a lot. And also I have my own channel where I'm just working with my guests, and basically it's kind of like you got on, you did your thing. I'm not looking to have 1 million people, but I got 50 people that are in my group and that I brought into this. And
awesome.
You know, I just, you know, it's been awesome, an awesome ride. And you get basically you had all this time to build. And that's, you know, I look at it like building a house, because damn it if it isn't, you know, it's exactly what you're doing. You're building your future. So and that's what I told every one of the people I've gotten in here, is that, you know, let's build this thing together. Let's work it together. So hold on one second. There we go. But yeah, I made a video about preparedness, and everyone can say, oh man, when are we going to pop? When are we going to pop? When are we going to pop? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? I just want everyone to be prepared for the other stuff. You know, don't tell anyone what you're doing. Don't tell the people that you tell what you're doing, like the people I got into this, I told them one thing. I said, I'm going to do good with my money, but I'm not going to give my money. I want to help people, but I want to do it in an anonymous way. And then, you know, after that,
I forget. Tony D said he wanted to do something possibly with the homeless. I believe he said that in a live stream. And I'm like, well, start a soup kitchen then if you want to help people, because there's going to be a lot of hungry son of bitches because this market's fixing to crash and it's going to be over with. People are going to be hungry. So if you want to help people, prepare to help to feed them is one good thing.
Yeah, no joke. The other thing there is your taxes. Make sure you set taxes aside because they're going to come for it, and they're going to know. I mean, I think this is pretty self-explanatory that people aren't ready for that because you got to put 30-something% because I mean it's
I know
capital gains, capital gains. But you know what? I'm okay with paying 37% on something that I'm making a lot of money on.
Yeah. If I make 300 grand, you think I'm going to be mad that I got to give this motherfucker 30%? So I end up out of 30 grand, $210,000 and I'm going to cry because I had to fuck that. I take the 210.
Yep. That's the truth. That's the truth. And, I was on with Tony as well, just talking as a regular investor, because that's, the 50 people I get into it. Out of those 50, only 11 had ever done any trading or anything like that. So it's been a learning curve, and we've done classes, like 50 people on a Zoom call, and we do classes, and just to help people get into the market.
Like what kind of classes? Talk to us about what kind of classes.
Right from getting onto a broker, onto a trade. They didn't know anything, so it was like from scratch. Like, hey, get your deposit in, and then let's go from there. And none of us know exactly what people put into it, and we don't know what we're going to do when it's time to get out. We're going to do our own thing, but we've built a GME, and so I think that I think I got like 15 GME just because I wanted to be in there. You know what I mean? And it's over since last January. I wasn't in GME at all. But I mean, my average on AMC, I bought all the way up to 63 was my top, because when I saw it hit 63, I was like, is it going to pop? Is it not? I'll buy a little bit. And then it started, went to 72, and then, but my average is still at 14 because I've averaged everything down. You know what I mean? So, and when it hit 10, that was my biggest purchase. When a 998, actually, just recently, I recently bought more. I mean, why not? So,
yeah, I bought 62 shares of AMC, and I got all that from the profits from GME and SHIB. I canceled out both of them, and I took the profits and I put it in AMC.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just simply because I believe AMC is the play. Some people believe GME is the play, so they're going to grab it that way.
I think they're both going to pop well. I really do. I mean, I
think so too.
I do think that they'll have record highs on both. I don't think it'll. I mean, I think the last time GameStop ran heavily, if the buy button wasn't taken away, that thing was rolling. And I only say that because people were just learning about it when it stopped. So we know about it. We've been in it for a year now. Over a year and a half now. Most of us.
Yeah, they had a challenge of showing your AMC positions. I showed them. I bought AMC at $3.12.
I think mine was right around there, 324, 336, something like that.
And that was before I knew about the squeeze. I didn't even know about the squeeze.
Yeah, and I bought. I've got. I tell everyone this. I bought on 4 different brokerages. Big, small, new coming. I started at Robinhood, like a lot of people, and people bitch about it. Oh, I don't bitch about it. It got me into the game, and since then I've moved most of them, but I still have a position at Robinhood. I'll tell everyone, but I don't. If you look on there, you can, enable or disable your sharing, your stock sharing on Robinhood as well. And I do have that, enabled. But also, as just your regular investor, I'm not scared of this play at all. you know, and I'm in the red. I saw some of the comments on your thing that, you know, these people are, a lot of them are in the red. It's okay. We're going to come out of that damn red spot right now.
Absolutely. I believe so. I believe we're on the move. We're at 1482 right now. And we've got, no, not you, country. That wasn't for you. That was for the other person wanting coming in.
Oh, got you. Sorry.
And I was telling them no.
And here's the thing. I own a business. I have my family, and I've got all my family into it. My parents, I got my parents into it. I got my brother into it. I got my friends into it. I told all my daughters, I said, if I'll buy you 1 share of AMC for every 5 that you buy. So I got one daughter, she bought 30. So I bought her 6. And I got one daughter that bought 100. So I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna buy you 10. You know, so
that's awesome.
These are things that I just did, and we're gonna reap the sow on it. I'm gonna tell you that. That's what I think everyone's gonna do that.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe everybody, it's tiring. It really is. You've been in this from the beginning. I got in it at the beginning, but didn't know about the squeeze once I learned about the squeeze. But everybody will tell you that's been in this play for a while, it's been tiring. We've been through some emotional roller coasters. I mean, it's been a hell of a play.
Yeah. Emotions. Yeah. So I watch so many videos, you know, and I like people. I watch Tony all the time. I watch Mass. I watch Lou. I don't have hate for anyone because I've picked up something from everyone. And then
right,
it allows you to get your head rolling,
to grow.
Yeah, grow. And you need to do your own due diligence. I mean, if you're sitting back and doing nothing and just expecting this thing to roll, hell no. You know,
I listen to a lot of people in the comments of like my videos and stuff, and they make comments that I hear on the videos. Now that person making the comment has heard that person's DD and is with it. All right. But he hasn't proved it. You didn't go and make sure what that YouTuber told you was true.
Yeah.
You have to do your own due diligence.
Yeah, that's key. I did want to say at least one more thing here. When someone looks at, you got to look at 2 things. The government's always going to get their money. Okay. So the taxes, the capital gains, you know, figure that into your number. And that's kind of what I'm doing. Like if I know that I got to pay 36, 37, whatever, I can't remember what it is, 30 something percent. Just know that if I wanted $100 or $1,000 or $5,000, I'm going to add that percentage in a little bit, even if it's but you also got to realize that there's not a lot of plays you can make 1,000% profit in a year.
No,
you know,
that's right.
And
there's not. It doesn't happen often.
1,000 to 5,000% is what's going to happen. You know, I feel.
Yeah.
And that's, if you look at 1,000 to 5,000, and then you got to give 37%. Okay, I'll do that. You know.
Here's one person just said that they're holding an average of 1779.
Nice.
And they 4,000 shares, and they'll be out of the red soon. Yes, you're going to be out of the red soon. This will probably be $20 before the end of the week.
I agree, and I think it'll be mid-20s this week.
Mid-20s. That's what I'm seeing too.
Yeah, and then I do believe that on Monday, either Monday or Tuesday of next week, and I'm just looking at little things. I'd love to see it hit 30 this week, and it could. I'm crazy. It hit 34, and it, like, you know. So
yeah,
it could.
And if you watch, a lot of people say, "Don't watch the line." I watched the chart, and you seen like when it ran up to $34. That happened in an instant, and boom, it was right back down.
Yeah, and we have
so you have to be prepared.
We have so many people in my group that were like, "Oh, should we sell at 34?" No,
no.
Why the hell we want to do that?
You could,
yeah,
but if it runs to 72, you're going to be really upset.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of FOMO kicks in when it starts to rise. Like, oh, I can't sell now because I don't want to miss out on this big thing that's going to happen. And
Right.
and who knows what it's going to go to? We don't know. I mean, it's uncharted ground, you know. And I don't give any estimates. Like you guys, I got my own brackets. Every one of us has our own
Sure.
where we want to sell. And I would tell people get even before you get your profit. You know, I mean, that's what I plan on doing. I told people on my thing, this is that I don't expect you to do it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get even, and then I'm going to get a profit. So if I have to sell, 15, 20 shares at $300 or $500 or whatever to get even, I'm going to get even, and then I'm going to make my money, and
then the rest rides.
Yeah,
where you want it.
Absolutely.
Because you've taken your initial investment out, and you can do what you want with that. You could go to another stock like GME, and hold that one. Because you've taken your profit, and you can't do nothing but enjoy the ride after that.
Have you been looking into the GME split?
No, I had originally, when I bought those 7 shares of GME, I was going to hold them for the split. Talk to us about that. What do you know about it?
So I follow a couple people, and Ryan Cohen is awesome. I will tell you, anyone that, and I do want to tell you something that I picked up, and I think you've said it too, or someone has said it, but Ryan Cohen, I follow him, and I think he's throwing out some messages to people, like what they're thinking. Because at first it was like, oh, let's do 3-to-1 split, blah blah blah. I think it might be 7-to-1.
I'm hearing 7-to-1.
Yeah, and I think
that's why I had 7 shares.
he's been throwing out some hints, like we're going to Uranus. Well, Uranus is the 7th planet from us. There's little things that he said in tweets, and damn it, common sense. Follow me on Twitter. I follow you all the time. I tweet a lot. I tweet a lot of stuff.
Well,
so
put your Twitter handle in the chat so we can follow you. All of us can follow you.
Okay. And honestly, like I'm the biggest just want to get down to being true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go. I just I didn't.
He said 7-to-1 would be crazy. Now, the way I'm understanding it is it's going to be a split. It's going to be a split, and then they're going to give a dividend of 1 share.
Yeah, and that's why either 5 or 7 makes sense if you look at the total number of shares outstanding and or what like our 516 million, which is in the billions. It has to be. But yeah, if you look at all that, it makes sense. And Brian Cohen wants to stick it to some of these people. He was banned from Twitter or from talking about for what, a year. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But like I said, you've come on, we've connected a little bit. Like I talk to you a lot on chat and stuff, and I appreciate your show. I watch you in the morning. I watch you when you do your videos. I love Boss Blunts now too. I mean, he seems like he's very just, okay, here we are. And like I said, you got to take what people are saying and do your own thing anyway. So you shouldn't get pissed at anyone and all the damn drama that's popped up, and that doesn't help. It doesn't help the movement. It's the community. It takes away from people, and that's what I'm trying to preach to my group. Hey, don't worry about it. We've done some stupid shit over a year, and holding and buying and this crazy stuff.
I just put this comment down below. Can you see it? I feel like they are enticing people over to GME to take the pressure off of AMC. All right, let's talk about that for a second. Country just said that he's with like 4 brokers,
Sure.
and I'm with 4 brokers. All right, I have 4 brokers also. But what I didn't know and what I didn't consider was the clearing houses that each of them are in. All right. When I bought AMC at Weeble, Weeble's clearinghouse is Apex.
Yep.
All right. Moo Moo's clearinghouse is Apex. E-Trade has its own clearinghouse, so I'm good there. But 3 of the 4 that I have all the same clearinghouses. So if one clearinghouse folds,
Yeah.
my over here in these 3 brokers, I'm over here hollering DTCC help.
I can chime in on that. I took down notes when you did your clearinghouse information. I checked into all mine, and all of them, all 4 are different.
All 4 are different.
Yeah.
See, now, did y'all hear what he just said? He saw my video on clearinghouses, and he went and checked to see what clearinghouses his brokers used. All right. He followed up on my DD. He didn't just watch my video. He followed through. And that's what each one of y'all should do. You should check to make sure what clearinghouses you're in. Because that is a major key to this squeeze.
So I was shocked when I saw that Robinhood is their own clearinghouse.
Yes.
I thought they were Apex too, but they weren't.
I thought they were Apex.
Yeah. So I feel like Robinhood will survive this thing because of a few things. I do believe they will get bought out. I've been seeing FTX is interested in them. There's another crypto company that's interested. So
Interesting.
Yeah, but the thing there is knowing that I have Fidelity, I have Robinhood, I have Webull, so I have Apex. Robinhood Securities is their own clearinghouse. Fidelity's their own clearinghouse, and I've had TD Ameritrade for a work thing. So those are the brokers that I use, and I only use them because of things that I've had in the past. Like my 401ks were with TD Ameritrade, and I don't have very many shares with TD Ameritrade, just because they're so pricey to buy. You can't just go in and do an order without paying a commission up front. So I don't do that. And I think that's what a lot of people were like, holy shit, I can get into Robinhood, when it, first kicked off, and it's not costing me anything up front. Well, it's really not up front. Eventually they're going to make their money, so
yes.
But
there's the link right there in the chat he gives you a list of the brokers and what clearinghouses they use. It's a very simple couple of seconds check so you'll know what clearinghouses you use.
Yep.
And then go watch the video and find out why it's important.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And, I mean, like I said, every day, if you pick up something really small from every show you watch, and that day, I immediately just checked it out. So there's a lot with Jeff. There's a lot with Apex, a lot. That scares me. So
Apex, I've done videos. Here they are right here. If I'm sharing my screen, y'all should be able to see it, right?
Yep.
These are all the firms. E-Trade is its own clearinghouse. Fidelity is its own clearinghouse. First Trade is with Apex. Open Invest is with Apex. Robinhood is its own clearinghouse, and all these are with Apex. See, all these companies, man, people switched to Fidelity, and I guess that was a good thing. But what they done was they overloaded Fidelity then, and it took the pressure off Apex.
Yeah, the only thing I could say good about the overload, the bad thing is it pushed us to this length, I think, on the squeeze or the play, and but Fidelity's got the most money out there, so I don't feel like they're going to be in trouble with anything. They're huge, and I don't think Robinhood's going to be in trouble. I'm hoping that Webull comes through everything because I like I use their software. You know, I think everyone uses it, but they're with Apex. Apex has just stretched themselves too thin, I think. So
They did. What happened, and I've showed it in another video, Apex was responsible. They were holding over 500 million shares of AMC. Then you had to account, well, what about your other brokerages? You know, how many shares are all, and overall, Apex was fixing to blow the lid off. When it passed 516 million, everything would have been exposed.
yeah.
So the word came for everybody to switch, get out of Robinhood, get out of Webull, get out of this. If everybody would have stayed put and it let Apex get overloaded, the squeeze would have started. I'm totally convinced of that.
So, with how many people are watching you right now?
244.
That's a great number. That's a great number. And I will tell just my experience. Every day the first thing I do, I wake up at 4:00 in the morning. I get on and check myself. That's what I do. But the second thing that I do is get onto every one of my things. I video my shares, and the reason why I video is I can continue to pull them up. I can get it all on one. I get the date stamped from the computer, the time stamp from the computer, and I just want to make sure that every day I have the same amount of shares in there because I don't want any screwing around with my stuff. And I hope that everyone does that and protects himself. And when you do a sell, I would suggest, and this is just a suggestion because it's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to either video or take a picture of every sell order. I'm not going to post it anywhere, but I'm going to have that in my
have it. You're going to have it for proof.
Yeah, proof, exactly. And I would tell everyone just to make sure you're taking care of yourself. I mean, I'm taking care of myself, my family. I've told them all the same exact thing. So just it's all being prepared. It's about being prepared. So.
Say, take over for just a second. I got to get some more coffee.
Okay. I'll try to I'm going to read back through a couple of these things. Anyone got any questions that they want from just an average investor like you? Let's see what I have here. Yeah, Jerry Taylor, Fidelity is stacked with liquidity, so we're good with that, bud.
Yes, but here's what scares me about Fidelity. Fidelity's loaned out all their shares too, just about. They got caught in a bad scheme where they've been loaning out AMC shares, and the time's going to come they have to buy them shares. That's part of the squeeze.
So, here's okay. Can I go back through a couple of these because
sure. See your question.
Okay. So Tom Foolery, prepping advice. I just make sure that I have my information on my taxes. I make sure that I know exactly what's coming out of the pot when I get it, and then these are the two biggest things for me right now. And then I know where I'm going to move it and when I'm going to move it and what I can move. So here's the thing: you can only move $100,000 from most of these firms at a day, and some of them are a week. So make sure you know how much you can move. But I did do that research, so make sure you know how much you can move a day or a week or whatever.
Let me interrupt you right there.
Go ahead.
You said you did the research.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain to us, what did you do for research? How did you research that?
I called each of the brokers. I didn't go by what I Googled it first, and I said, I just want to confirm this is what's happening. If I want to take out $100,000 out of my thing, can I take it out? She said, yes, that's our limit for the day. And that was with Fidelity. So at that point, I went on and did Apex. I did a Robinhood, and then I did Webull, and TD Ameritrade I already knew. So basically I went and called all of them just to follow up on what I found on Google. So just to put your mind at ease, you can only take out $100,000 unless you have a personal relationship, and that's what they said. So you have a investment account where you're working with an investor. That's something different. So just, just know that. I saw one. Do you discuss your brackets at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wide open. I'm very clear.
Yeah, I am too. I tell people what I think.
Transparent. My brackets, as I told you, I'm gonna get my money back. At 500, I feel like I'm probably gonna just get my money back at 500, and I that's minimal shares, minimal. My next call thing is $1,000. My next level is $1,000. My next level is 1,500. My next level is 1933 because that's my grandfather's birth year. So I got a lot of different things, and then I have all the way up to 6,500, and then I have to the moon. So
To the moon.
Those are my brackets.
That's good. That's pretty good. Like what I do, and you may know this already. For example, I've got mine set for 500. I will get my money back at 500. So I either will sell at 497 or maybe 508. I'm not going to try to sell at 500 because I'm trying to sell at 500. So is country. And we're going to bump heads trying to sell at that time. So I'm going to move my bracket either up a little bit or down a little bit. It's better to do it down a little bit because it'll hit a roof. It'll hit 500 and want to come back down because people are selling. All right, that's just the reality. But then it'll pick back up as more buyers come in. So,
and I have that same philosophy. I don't have pure numbers, and pure numbers, I mean anything with a 0. I don't have any of those.
No, because everybody locks those numbers in.
Yeah.
So anybody that follows me and you, we know we don't set a $0 for a sale. We're going to make it 98, 97, 86, whatever, just so we can get away from the crowd and get rid of our shares when the time comes.
Correct. As far as options, I see your thing here. So I personally my whole group did a no options May. That was something that we decided that we were just not going to feed into giving money away. And options, unless you play them right. And I've done really well with options, and I've done really bad with options. So, and I've not taken profit when I should have taken profit. So you want God's honest truth. There it is. But
I've had options that were up 400% and not took the profit like an idiot.
Yeah. Though I will tell you, I have one option out there for AMC, and it's for September that I bought last November, I think it was, or when they first posted. When they first posted September, I bought, and that was when we were. I can't remember if it was I think it was it was down. I think the market was down when I bought it. So, it's just it is what it is. I bought it thinking, and it's a shit. I want to say it's like a $60, and I should have taken it out. I didn't let that run too, because I was up quite a bit on one too.
This person commented, "Don't diamond hand options," and you're right.
Correct.
Just like you fall in love with the stock, I fall in love with the option. I'm thinking, and I buy sundial options every week. I buy sundial options 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
Now they're expiring worthless, but they're only $2, $3. Yeah.
You're taking a chance.
It's a lottery ticket for me.
I do have some sundial for 2023.
Right.
But I took it out last year. It's like I haven't purchased any options recently. Nothing. The whole month of May. I mean, that was we in April, the last week in April, we just decided, we're not feeding into this. So we didn't buy this whole month of May. Will I buy in June? I don't know yet. If I do, it's going to be so close to the money. So what I wish is that we could.
It would be really expensive too.
Yeah. Well, what I wish though is that we could do that and then exercise, because that would put us poof,
Right.
Instead of taking the profit. If you exercise the option, they got to come up with those 100 shares, and I don't think they
Right.
can do it. I don't think they can come up to it like that.
AMC is at 14.88, up 45 cents.
Yeah, and our volume's really, really good, really good. I can't wait till we see 8 o'clock, the spike at 8.
Yes, you've got the 6 o'clock crew. They're coming in at 50 minutes. That's your Robinhood. Robinhood lets you start pre-market trading at 6, right?
4. I think it's 4. I don't know that, but I just know that I have the ability to, whatever theirs is. I made sure that. Oh, that's the other thing. I made sure that I had a pre-market and aftermarket purchase ability on everything.
That's right.
On every brokerage, because some of them lock you out until you ask for it. Like Fidelity did, but I don't know if they still do, because I heard someone say that they're not doing that anymore. But when I got into it, you had to ask.
When I first got into E-Trade, it was the same way. I couldn't trade pre-market. You can if you call and you ask for the permission to do that, and they turn it on for you, but you have to ask.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Fidelity used to be. Like, they would send you a text message to verify that you wanted to come in, pre-market and aftermarket.
That is awesome. What's your channel? You said you got a channel on YouTube.
On Country Pride Everything. Yeah.
Country Pride Everything. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
Yeah, it's my that's my company. I'm in the entertainment business.
You are in every video. You're there. You comment on just about every video.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have a life. I do. I have all kinds of kids and my wife, but they're all supporting this play, and they make sure that I take care of them every day.
I can spell country right.
Yeah, Country Pride, CPE. It comes up. I just do. I don't do the like you the more TA stuff, but I'm like, yeah. I want everyone to be prepared and stuff like that. And all the videos that I've done is mostly, I'm going to tell people what I'm buying. I'm going to be transparent with what I did for the day, for the week, for the, so it's mostly to help my new investors that I brought in. And I said, well, I'm doing this on Zoom. I might as well just do it on a YouTube video and then send it out to you guys. And then I post it on my Twitter, and,
hey, if y'all are interested, if y'all like the way Country's been talking to us and everything, I'm posting the link to his YouTube right now. You can click that link and go to his YouTube channel and go ahead and subscribe to Country Pride, because I just subscribed, so you got a new subscriber.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I picked up a lot last week. But I'm not looking for that, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to help some friends, and that's kind of how I look at it. I like to deal with people that are just down to earth, and that's why I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Tony. Tony's got different insights, and I love it. I love the fact that y'all are not. I've picked up people that are handling different aspects of the game. You're into the charts, you're into the algorithms, and not just that, but this is what brought me in. They kept me here, I guess. Tony's kind of midday taking care of stuff, and I like mass because I'm from New England, so originally I'm from New England, so I like mass, and I just started watching Boss Blunts because and I didn't just, but I started watching Boss Blunts because I was just connecting with what he was saying, and he's got a good team there with some good information, and I don't have to agree with the information. I just
right.
You know what I mean? And like I said, I told everyone, you just continue do your own due diligence. Take care of yourself, because that's what it comes down to.
When I watch a YouTuber that I'm not familiar with the content and they explain it, then I go look it up.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure that I have a clear understanding. For example, today, right before this, I was studying the role of the DTCC, because what I'm trying to do is I'm putting it, but it won't let me share my editor. I watched a YouTube channel, I showed it earlier, where the guy's showing you how the transactions work. And then they get to a part where it's called X something, where brokers can deal with brokers. They don't have to go through the DTCC. And it's brokers transacting collateral for borrowing and shit like that without going through the DTCC. And they've over leveraged themselves. That's what the problem is, because they did not go through the DTCC. They were doing it in the back.
Yeah.
So you have to go and research and find out what's going on. NSCC 2022-03 has come out of comments, which means it's ready to be implemented. That is where they can no longer do it on the back. They have to go through the DTCC if they're going to be borrowing shares and loaning shares. You have to go through the DTCC. That's what the NSCC rule is about. But I'm confused why nobody's talking about that.
I don't think they want to talk about it until they need to.
Yeah,
I really feel that way. I mean,
right.
might,
Until
we
something actually happens, when it's used, then they're going to want to talk about it.
I do. I have some beliefs. I watch all the SEC meetings and everything, and people think that Gary Gensler's not doing the job. I think in a roundabout way he's doing them, not so transparent that you can see it, but in a roundabout way, I think it. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Do you watch Jon Stewart?
I love Jon Stewart.
I do too. I love Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
He had on a previous SEC chairman where he interviewed him.
I watched it.
I had no respect for Gary Gensler, none, because I feel as if he's not doing what he should be doing. But after I watched that interview and that man explained that it's Gary Gensler against the 1%ers, and everything he tries to do, they overrule it.
Yeah.
So
I got something.
I've had a little mercy on him.
I got something for you that I don't know that a lot of people have picked up, but when I started seeing like the sell off of AMC from their board and their executives and stuff, and I was so pissed. I was like, what the hell are they doing? They're going to miss this right. But I want to just make a point here. At that point, everyone was complaining about Adam Aaron, not doing what he was supposed to do. Adam Aaron's supposed to work for the company, not the stocks and stuff. And the stocks reflect the company. So in a roundabout way. But if you look back and look at all of the purchase orders, and they all have to be recorded. So you look back at all the purchase orders from Adam Aaron, and guess what he did? He purchased more than they were selling at the time they sold. So basically, they were selling to him.
So basically, that's what I say. So basically, he balanced out their sales with his buys.
He certainly did. So I have at the point I was pissed off. I had lost some respect for him. I did my research because I didn't want to just blat it out. I did some research on it, and I think he was like 20 or 30,000 more shares purchased than what sold at that point in time. So
I'll give you another example of what you're talking about. Is when they bought the Highcroft mine, I was really pissed. I'm really pissed about the video projectors, the laser printer projectors. But the Highcroft mine, when he bought it, that pissed me off. What the fuck we need a gold mine for? We're a movie theater. But I watched the Pantheon, and the Pantheon explained what the purpose of buying the mine was. And after I watched and listened to his explanation, I said, okay, I'm cool with it. So, it's been an emotional roller coaster. You're mad one day, and then you're okay the next, and then you're in love the next day, and then you hate the motherfucker the next day.
Yeah, I mean, I think Adam Aaron is doing a phenomenal job. However, I have my my concepts as well. Like I feel like they should have paid down the bill, you know, but that as an investor that would come back to AMC. And I will tell you, I'm one of the few that is going to come back to it when it settles down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to buy it. I'm going to sell out, but I'm going to buy back in because I believe in what he's doing right now is
Yes.
okay. So, but I
So
also,
you're talking, basically what you're saying is you're holding for the squeeze. Once the squeeze happens and you make your money, once it's settled, once AMC settles back down to its
27-ish.
fundamental price, which
Yep.
I believe is between $25 and $30,
Yep.
you're going to buy back in. I am too, because I believe in the company. I'm not just here for the squeeze. I enjoy the fact that I own part of a movie theater, and I can't wait till I can say I have 10,000 shares of it.
Right. Well, I can also tell you, you know, he's doing good things. The popcorn thing, I think, is a huge thing. It could be a huge success. He's brought in the right people to handle that, which, I mean, proven success. So
I'm ready to see it, because I was at the grocery store. Actually, this is a true story. And I get to the popcorn aisle, and I'm thinking, man, I want some popcorn. I'm going to smoke me a joint, eat some fucking popcorn, and watch the Mandalorian or listen to the Pantheon. And I look and I go, why don't AMC sell popcorn? I mean, why not? You got First Act is basically the only thing. And then they got that other one that's the main one. But I'm thinking AMC popcorn would be awesome. People would buy that for their home to watch a movie. And I'd be damned if they didn't come out with the concept. And I said, yes, I'm behind that 100%.
No, I don't know much about the Highcroft. I own some shares in it. I bought in just recently, like when it went down, I bought in. And the only reason I did is that I feel like there's more to it, more to that that mine. I haven't. That's the one thing I had. I just don't have time yet to look into it heavily. But
right.
I feel like there's more than just gold and silver there. I mean, and if there's any lithium there, holy crap, we're in.
What? Wouldn't it be nice to find some freaking lithium?
Oh my God.
Have to go out of country for it.
Yeah, it would be, and it would be good as an investor, you know. So, Black Truth, Shiba Inu. And you were talking about Shiba, so I'll give you my Shiba experience, and it's kind of like my Doge experience. I rode Doge up to, what was it, 80 cents, I think. I can't even remember. I think it was 80 cents, and I had bought it like way low, like. So
right.
that's what I sold that, and I put it all into AMC, you know. But I sold at the right time, because then it just I got lucky on that one.
I cannot believe Doge is the price it's at. I want to get in it so bad.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to go back into doing a lot of crypto until they figure out what they're going to do with it. Because
I'm scared about that.
Yeah,
they talking about they want to regulate it. You can't even regulate the stock market.
Exactly.
And you want to come regulate the crypto?
Yeah, exactly. And Shiba,
prove to us you can run the stock market first.
Shiba Inu, you know, it's great, but I don't foresee it going high, because there's so much of it. Even all these burns that are going on is not even impacting it. It's not even.
That's because it's an algo that's running it.
Right.
Nobody understands that. Is that whatever Shiba Inu is supposed to be to this evening at 4:00, that algorithm already knows, and it's going to move that stock price to that level. That it's set that way.
Yeah, and it was a good deal at the time, so why not? You know, if you're looking to day trade it, and I day trade. That's what I was doing. I was day trading crypto. You know, because it's a push. You know, when we bought in, I tell this story because I bought three Bitcoin at $7,800. I sold them at $58,000, and they were like, "Why'd you sell?" I said, "Because it's going to go down." And when it went down, I'm like,
"Why'd you sell? To make money, motherfucker. That's the purpose of this game."
Yeah, and I told myself I'm not going to get back into it. If it hits 17,000, I'd like to buy one. Period. Just one.
And wait,
Yeah.
if you get it at 17 and you wait, it's going back to 60 and 70.
Yeah.
Once all this shit gets figured out, everything's gonna be straightened out.
I wanted just to sit. I wanted to sit back and let's see what this is gonna do. Did you watch Top Gun?
The first one?
No, the second one.
No, I haven't been.
I'm
Sounds like I have to go. I have to go today, I guess.
Oh my God. My wife and I went in last Friday during the day because she had the day off. I had the day off. I was like, let's just go during the day. There won't be a horrible crowd, because we got online and looked. There was only one show that had tickets available for the whole weekend. And no joke, probably the best. We went and watched it in IMAX. I suggest that too, because you can feel the boosters, it was awesome.
That's the thing. Now, in Louisiana, we have, and I don't know about everywhere else, but here we got a AMC IMAX theater on O'Neill Lane. So if anybody wants to schedule a time where we go see a movie as apes and retail investors, we can meet at the O'Neill Lane AMC Apex Theater and go in and watch something. I mean, I'll go watch Top Gun today.
Yep.
In fact, if you won't, I'll go watch AMC today, and then tomorrow, me and you could talk about it and spoil it for everybody.
I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to tell you, it was one of the best movies I've seen. So my wife and I don't believe in going to the movies because, it's not so much, it's more our health things right now. It's not so much the pricing and all that stuff. We both have stuff that, a heart condition. And when COVID came out, we didn't go. This was our first time to go back to the movies, and it was worth it. And we're selective. We picked a movie where a time that we didn't think it was going to be packed, and it was still probably 3/4 full at noon. So
wow.
It was an IMAX theater, so it was good theater seating. It was pretty big.
Now let me ask you this. First off, what state are you in?
Right now, I am in Virginia. Just outside of DC, about 20 miles.
On TV, did you see any commercials for Top Gun Maverick?
Yes.
On TV?
Yes.
We didn't have any down here.
On a daily basis, probably 10 times a day. Yeah.
On a daily basis, I see the Pillow Man probably 80 times a day.
You know what's funny so I used to do a lot of marketing, and I totally get what they're doing. They've pinpointed a few locations and done extensive marketing at those locations. And they for coming out with the jacket, to sell, and popcorn tins and glasses to sell at the movie theaters for this movie. It was a great idea because I saw so many people walking out.
So they had like leather jackets they wear in the movies for sale.
Yes,
that's fucking awesome. I didn't know that. I can't
remember. I think it was like $250 for that coat. But
oh, my heart!
if they ordered 20 of them for each location, you know what I mean. It's just.
Did they sell hats? I'll go buy a Top Gun hat.
I didn't see it. That would have been cool. I would have bought a Top Gun hat too.
Yeah, we would have bought a Top Gun hat and then did a review of it.
Yeah. So
I'm excited about the movie because the first one was really good.
Oh man!
And then they're bringing him back, and I'm like, this is gonna be good.
So here's the only take that I will give you on this movie is that I believe that they set it up that they can make another one. I have my own belief. Yeah, I have my own belief on it. So
basically, I mean the release of Top Gun now and the conditions that are going on, I look at it as a recruiting video or recruiting movie. Young kids getting pumped up, and now they want to be in the Air Force and fly jet pilots and stuff.
Right. Yeah, that could. I mean, it definitely comes into play. definitely comes into play. So just getting back to crypto, I do want
Okay.
to. I'm going to be very upfront. I've purchased 200 shares of AMC with SHIB and Doge. That's what I was trying to tell you, with SHIB and Doge earnings, profit, and then I left in what I bought in for, if that makes sense. So
It does. You
yes,
took your original investment out, and the rest is just play.
I did,
Do,
and
do what you're gonna do.
I got to buy 200 shares of AMC. So
That's right.
and someone else was asking. I'm going to tell that person. Someone was asking if 1,000 shares is enough. I don't know how many times I see that. Here's what I've told my group: one share could be enough. Is it enough for you? Do you feel that you got to buy more? Do you feel that you don't? Are you looking just write it out? I have people in my group that I know have 30 shares because they've said, is that enough? Because I really don't have the extra money. I said, then don't put it into it. If you don't have the extra money, don't put it. You're good.
Don't put it into it.
Yeah, you're good. I got people that bought in with their tax money, and they're like, we weren't anticipating the use of this, so we're buying in with the tax money. So
Dude, when it was $40 a share, $42 a share, I was buying.
Yeah.
And I would buy 2 shares. When it fell to 20, I could afford using my extra money to get 4 shares. And it just steadily built. And then I kept my change in SHIB. And once it reached enough to where it bought 3 or 5 shares, I switched it over to AMC. I mean,
yeah,
what do you have? 1 share? I remember when I had 10 shares. I can remember when I had 10 shares, and then I heard about the MOAS, and I'm thinking, is 10 shares going to be enough? So let me get 2 more.
great.
And then 2 more. But I didn't go all in and spend my rent money thinking it's going to squeeze this week.
Yeah. Just going back through your comments, because I did see another one and I can't remember what it was. I would love to say something on it.
They said you should only play with what you can afford to potentially lose. That's right.
For
You got to
sure.
understand. You got to get in a car. You got to drive. You got to park. You got to walk up the ramps. You got to go find the tables that you want to play when you get into a casino. When you turn on your, like he said, at 4 o'clock, when he turns his portfolio on, that's a casino. He's playing with money, and you don't fucking spend more than what you can afford to lose. It's just like you're at the casino.
Yeah, PV Quick Shot. We're right around the corner from each other, buddy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like I'm a northerner, So I come from a long line of workers, and I keep getting asked, "Oh, you got these shares, and what if you hit like $3 million or $5 million?" I said, number one, I'm gonna love being a day trader, but I'm not gonna quit my job. I have a job, I have a business also, and then I do this as a hobby. This is like clears my mind. It's the craziest thing. I was like, how does it clear your mind? We're so stressed about it. I said, don't stress about it. Just
Don't stress
put it
about it.
there, leave it, and then just look. And I would look twice a week. I was telling people that don't watch things, and just look twice a week. If you see something moving, maybe you want to look 3 times a week.
1480.
But
After this, you're making your own what? What you gonna make, Tom?
after this, I'm making my own. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't finish his statement. Yep, you're at a casino already. Every time you go into your brokerage account, you enter a casino. Now, whether you want to play that table or you want to move to another table, so forth, or one stock to another stock, but we have one main stock, which is AMC. Never sell your AMC.
Hey, if everybody is listening, real quick, give Common Sense Investor a thumbs up here. I mean, we're at like 145, and here's the thing. I watched a couple of people, and they're all oh, you got to do this to help the algorithm. Let me just tell you, Let's be truthful. I watch this. I hit that like button because I support the channel. Nothing else. I could care less about anything else. And you know, if it helps you make money, I could care less. That's what you're doing. If it helps you build your channel, I could care less. I'm watching your channel, so I believe in it, or I should get the hell off. You know.
Well, it's like some people has told me. I go to other YouTubers' channels like the Massalorian, and I'll do a super chat for $5. And people freaked out at that at the beginning. They were like, "Oh my God, I've never seen a YouTuber donate to another YouTuber's channel." Why? I appreciate his DD. You know, I appreciate. I'm not paying him for financial advice. I'm enjoying his channel, so I contribute to him.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
That's what it is. And I, like I said, I own an entertainment company, so it's good entertainment for me. It's I could be out doing all kinds of shit, and this is my entertainment that I find enjoying right now. You know, so although I like everyone else, we're getting tired of the play. We either want a different play or we want to see some good movement.
Right. I'm ready for the next play. Yeah. I'm tired of this fucking play. I'm tired of so many people with different opinions. Let's get this over with so we can move on.
Yeah, and I have a govy job. That's my day job. But I'm just a down to earth. You know, I work hard. I bust my ass for my business. I bust my ass for
that's
my
right.
family, you know, so
I do too.
I know all, and that's why I wanted to start a channel. Like, so I want to coffee with CPE. That's half of my videos. You know, just sit down and I'm gonna tell you what I'm playing for the day, and that's what I do in my group. Like, I'm just like, you don't have to do anything. I told you from day one I was going to be transparent on what I'm doing for the day on a daily basis, so you know, just you can pick it up in your head a little bit, you know.
I like, and I kind of struggle with the fact I like to get my mind off of AMC to watch a little bit of the AMC drama, which is always Ape Father. Ape Father and Commander 35 going at it, and Ape Father and everybody going at it. It's so sometimes it's fun to watch. Other times it's kind of scary because Commander 35 scares the shit out of me. I told Brenda, I was like, man, this dude really is fucking nuts. But he's so fun to watch.
Yeah, the German market, I just saw that the German market did halt AMC, and I'm looking to investigate into that. I haven't done that yet.
They did?
They did. Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was at like $15 or something like that, or over 15, and then they halted something. And to be honest with you, I don't know how it's not halted because there's no shares out there. You know, I don't know why they continue to. And I'm saying this like an honest thing. You know, I don't know how to take it. You know.
It's confusing. Why would they have halted it?
Yeah, I don't know.
And is it going to roll over here?
That's I don't know if that's why the person is saying it. And I didn't see who posted it. Oh, Peter Manchester, I think it was. Yes, Peter Manchester. He said, "Good morning from the UK. Any of you guys got any idea why AMC was halted on the German stock exchange yesterday?" So I want to check that out today. That was on my list.
Right. Now, see, what he just said really was that he heard, probably on YouTube, that the German market had halted. So he's going to go back and he's going to research and he's going to find out if it did, why it did, and is it going to roll over. So that's a good reason to go subscribe to his channel because he will put a video out on what he discovers.
Yeah, and mine will be very simple and to the point because I don't go into a lot of DD, but I want to research different avenues before I say anything when it comes to that stuff. My channel was made just based on my opinion, my beliefs on what I'm doing. So just to help the average investor or the non-existent, I say non-existent to all my guys. They're like non-existent. I was like, well, you didn't have anything in play before, so it was non-existent, you know?
You're right.
And I appreciate you having me on, man.
No
It's a
problem.
nice
I enjoyed having you. I'm glad that we finally got to meet.
got to connect. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I see I peed in Kenny's pool is here too. I just want to give a special shout out to him.
I'd like to pee in Kenny's pool.
He's in every comment too. I got some pretty good followers that you know are down with me. I'm down with them too.
So yeah. So can I give a shout out to a couple people? And here's the thing. I'm not a YouTuber. But I follow so many of them, and we've already talked about Tony, Casey Shaw. I love Casey, man. I watch him and I listen to him in my ear every day. And why? It's just he's just working numbers, and that's me. But I can't do that. And I take what he says and then I'll put it into my play, you know, and that's something I research for the day. And him and I have talked a few times, and he actually I wish I could tell you a story, but I can't. He promised me not to, but Casey's got some talent, you know, outside
Casey.
the
I like Casey because you can turn Casey on and go about doing whatever you want to do and just listen to him because he has such a smooth voice. He's like the Pantheon.
Yep. I like the Pantheon too. Although I've the Pantheon, I know you got loaded up into some mess and stuff, and I was all over drama. I don't do drama. If drama, I'm going.
I try not to.
Yeah, if they don't matter, don't bring them up. That's how I look at it, you know. And I'm going to keep my eye on the prize, you know. And the prize right now is us knocking this out of the ballpark with the AMC, you know. So
Tom says he's never heard of KC. I mean, yeah, I can run over here real quick and get a link for you.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I would never post anyone else's stuff, nor my own, on your YouTube thing. And I do appreciate you doing it, but I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for, you know, to give any advice that I may have picked up on the way. And
dude,
yeah. So
look, here's the deal. I made one video, and that purpose of that video, I was getting upset because people were misunderstanding the buy button being taken away. That there was something significant with that buy button. Go back and watch my older videos.
100%.
Huh?
There was 100% something significant.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I explained what happened and why you should not be afraid when it happens again. Just you ride it on out. We don't need YouTubers crying and postponing this shit any longer than it has to be.
Right. And
when that button goes away, you still have your sell button. That's the only button that matters to you.
Yep. And Francis, Casey is 100% AMC driven. Just an FYI. Just throwing it out there. I know you said it in the thing, but he does not do anything else. And I know that Common Sense and a few others do, like Sundial and GME, but we all think that they're intertwined with the same thing. So, and Casey knows that. Casey understands that they're all intertwined. So he's just made a focus of AMC. So, but I just like listening to him. He has some real good DD. He shows everything, the numbers, and that I go to him because I like to watch the numbers on the hour. He does it on the hour. And to see, you know, that we got 173,000 shares on loan, 173 million, shares on loan is a crazy number. I mean, and it's going to be higher. It's going to be higher this week because people are going to buy in. And if we hit 180, it would be just holy crap.
So I want to take a minute before we go because we've been almost 3 hours.
Gee,
when something happens, yeah, I have. When something happens to one of us, you know, it kind of affects all of us. One person was making an issue with the fact that I had a DWI. Okay? That was 5 years ago, but that's irrelevant. But did you know Paul Pelosi, an ape, got a DWI yesterday? I'm like, can you imagine the police officer that's got to write the ticket and arrest the Speaker of the House's husband?
No joke. Well, I
I'm like,
mean, I wonder if he was driving her to work.
I don't know, but
You-
he got a DWI
She looks like she's hammered half the time.
half the time.
All right.
They're
Well,
like,
I
Nancy,
appreciate. I
Nancy
appreciate,
don't drink. The fuck she don't. I see her drunk half the time.
I appreciate you having me, and I appreciate all your followers, and I'll continue to follow and support the channel, and I hope everyone else does. And are you going to be doing anything during any of the run-ups, any of the times?
Yes, I was expecting today to be a good one. Everybody was, since it's Monday. I play it by ear. If I see something, I can come back on at the beginning of the day, which would be 8:30.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what his needs are next door. Rather, I can get back on.
Like I said, take care of you. You know what I mean. No,
Yeah.
no one else can really.
Well, I just want to say that I love every one of y'all. Y'all mean the world to me because y'all are who I spend my time with. And I appreciate you spending your time with me and with Country Pride. Again, I've linked to his channel. Leave a little note saying, hey, saw you on CSI in a comment on his video. That helps his channel when you do that. So give the man a shout out. Love y'all, Country.
Thanks,
Be blessed.
buddy.
It's
Thanks,
been a pleasure.
everyone.
Will you come back on later if I send you a link in Twitter? Would you come back
Yeah.
live later?
Yeah, as long as I'm at work. Well, I work from home, so if I don't have a call, I will definitely I'd hop on anything.
Cool. And we will work around that.
Yep.
You know, because you're a pretty good dude. I like you. You down home. You real. You got the American flag in the background. You can't see mine, which is "Make America Great Again."
Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pick this up. See if you can see my. Can you see my?
Oh Lord, you got
see
the
my flag?
Redskins helmet.
Yeah, but do you see the flag though?
Yeah.
It's Bud Light.
Oh,
That's my football.
cool as shit. Yeah,
I know you're natural ice, but
yeah,
yeah,
same company.
yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I'll
I
talk to you
beat him.
soon.
Pooh said he's gonna hit one of us up on Twitter. Y'all have a blessed evening or morning. We appreciate y'all. We will be talking back with y'all later. We're going to be trying to organize it to where when this thing does rip, we will be here to talk you through it and to let you know what we're up to. He's gone. I'm gone. Be blessed. And I love y'all.